A metal sheet is in the form of triangle XYZ, where XY is 8.8 meter and angle XYZ is 64 degree and the second angle YXZ is 641 degree. Using a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 meter, construct an accurate scale drawing of the metal sheet. This metal sheet is in the shape of a triangle, so we will construct triangle XYZ. The first line is 8.8 meter. According to scale, it is 8.8 centimeter. So here the line XY is 8.8 centimeter. Angle Y is 64. So the angle Y is 64. I marked 64 here. Angle XYZ. XYZ, Z is on this line, somewhere in this line, 64. YXZ is 41. YXZ is 41. I mark 41 angle here. This is 41 degree angle. And the line of point of intersection of both angle is here, and it is at point Z. So this is triangle XYZ. And this triangle represents a metal sheet. A hole is to be drilled on the metal sheet at the point O, and this point O is equidistant from 3 points X, Y, Z. Now we will try to understand step by step. This O is equidistant from 3 points. So let's understand this question step by step. First we have to understand that this point O is equidistant from these 2 points X and Y. And we know from the basic of the loci, the locus which is equidistant from 2 points is basically perpendicular bisector. So we have to draw first the perpendicular bisector of X and Y. I just open the compass more than half of this line XY, and then I mark the curve from X on both sides of the line. Then without disturbing the compass, I marked again from putting the compass on Y, the arc from the both side of the line X and Y. So these curves cut each other. These are 2 points of intersection. Now I will join these 2 points of intersection. So this blue line is the perpendicular bisector of line X and Y. In the same way, now I will take these 2 points Y and Z. So equidistance from 2 points Y and Z. So again it will be perpendicular bisector of line Y and Z. So now I will draw the perpendicular bisector of line Y and Z and just open the compass more than half of this line Y and Z and mark a curve here, second curve here, so this second straight line is the perpendicular bisector of line Y and Z. These two perpendicular bisectors, one this and the second one this, they intersect at this point. In the same way, if we draw our locus which is equidistant from X and Z, it will be again a perpendicular bisector of line XZ. And the perpendicular bisector of line X and Z will also pass this point of intersection. So this is optional. So it is up to you whether to draw that one or not. So because we need this point where these perpendicular bisector intersect each other, this point, and this point is called O. Now read again this statement to understand. A hole is to be drilled on the metal sheet at the point O. This is point O, and here we have to drill a hole so that this O will be equidistant from the 3 points. First we have to understand these 2 points. This O will be equidistant from these 2 points X and Y. So this point O is on the line bisector of X and Y. So any point which is on the line any point which is on the perpendicular bisector of line X and Y, on this line, it will always be equidistant from point X and Y. In a similar way, any point which is on the perpendicular bisector of this Y and Z that will be equidistant from x and y. In the similar way, at this point, the distance from x and z will be also equal. And now you can verify the distance from this O to the vertex z. You can see here the distance is about 4.5 or 4.6 centimeter. And the distance from O to y is also 4.6 centimeter. The distance from x to O is also 4.6 centimeter. Therefore, this O is at equidistant from three vertices of the triangle. If anybody is on this point, its distance from the three corners of the triangle will be equal. And this point is called circumcenter of the triangle. Just for our knowledge, why we call it circumcenter? If you take a compass and put the needle of the compass at this point O and open the compass up to the distance that is from O to this one vertex and then draw a circle. So this circle will cover the triangle and it will touch the triangle at the vertices, and the triangle is inside the circle. Therefore, this point is called circumcenter of the triangle.